So, welcome back to the Juicy Podcast. This is episode 10, the last episode. We were supposed to have the whole cast here, but we know Jessica wasn't going to come. I don't know where Ant is, but we're not even going. Whatever, right? Whatever. So, we have a few topics today. First, we're going to talk about Black Trump supporters. Then, well, actually, it's a few. So let me go ahead and look. You guys know I like to do that. Trump supporters, Black Trump supporters, the programming of your mind to socially seclude yourself just because the government told you to do so. Like, the government told you to stay indoors, right? But what if they told you to lick toes? Are you going to do that too? Like, that's my thing. Like, what are you guys going to do? And then we're going to talk about survival skills. Like, if the world ended today, what survival skills do you possess? Do any of us really have to survive? And then lastly, we're going to talk about our generation and how we're making history with the Black Lives Matter and all these petitions and, like, things like that. And then we're going to talk about Juicy. But first, I want to start with Tef, and we talk about the Black Trump supporters. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? My name is Tef. My opinions as far as like this whole Trump supporters, I just feel like a lot of people is confused. We just need a lot of more people to educate people on politics so they could just know what decision to make and what they're even doing for our community. So just first off, people need to just understand about the left and the right wings of politics, like what is the far left and what is the far right. So I feel like you have to really know what side you're on and just what you believe in, It's not really necessarily a side you choose, but just to know, to be aware about what kind of politics and stuff is going on. So I just feel like Trump supporters are just very confused and they need to know what they are fighting for and basically, what are they doing for us? Like, what is Trump really doing for the community and us as a culture, At the end of the day, we've been in the same position for a long time, so it would be nice to see some change, So,
Tef, I kind of want you to talk about what you were explaining to us before we got on camera. When you were telling us about, like, Black people used to be Republicans, and a lot of people don't know that. So can you probably, like, get into
I'll elaborate on that? Okay, so basically, there was a time when, Black people, they were really thriving. This is when the Black Wall Street and everything was going on, and our preference of politics was the Republican Party. Like, a lot of people don't know that, but we started up as the Republican Party,
To understand how the GOP got this way, you have to go back to when it first came into existence in 1854, just 7 years before the Civil War. There are two parties at this point, the Whigs and the Democrats. America is quickly expanding westward, and there's an intense debate over whether or not new states should permit slavery. The Democratic Party, with strong support in the South, has become increasingly pro-slavery, but the Whigs are divided on the issue. Their northern supporters are really afraid that the growing number of slave states would have too much political influence, which they feared could really hurt free white workers economically. So in 1854, the country is debating whether or not the territories of Kansas and Nebraska should allow slavery. The Whigs can't agree, and the party ends up collapsing. The former Whigs in the North form a new party that will fight against letting slavery expand any further. They call it the Republican Party. By 1860, the Republican Party has become increasingly powerful in the North, enough so that a little-known Republican named Abraham Lincoln wins the presidency. Even though Lincoln promises he won't interfere with slavery in states that already have it, he and his party are still too anti-slavery for the South to tolerate. So 11 southern states secede from the Union, forming the Confederate States of America. The northern states decide to fight to keep the Union together, and the Civil War ensues. The result is a northern victory and the abolition of slavery nationwide. After the war, Republicans begin fighting to ensure that recently freed slaves in the South have their rights. A year after Lincoln's assassination, the party passes the Civil Rights Act of 1866. They fight to make sure that black men have the same right to vote with new laws and constitutional amendments. But something had happened during the Civil War that began changing the young Republican Party. Government spending during the war made many northern businessmen really rich. Gradually, these wealthy financiers and industrialists start taking more and more of a leadership role in the Republican Party. They want to hold on to power, and they don't think that fighting for black rights in a mostly white country is the best way to do that. Meanwhile, the South is resisting these new racial reforms, often violently. And most white Republican voters and leaders now feel that they've done enough for black citizens in the South. and it's time to emphasize other issues. So in 1870, the party basically gives up on reforming the South, deciding instead to leave it to its own devices.
It kind of works to the opposition's advantage. So,
Right. Okay. Wolf, what do you think about Black Republicans? Because one of your friends is a Black Republican, all over Instagram, chatting it up.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's right now it's a little confusing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, because I mean, keep it real. What the Democrats did for us too. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's like,
right.
you know, I'm trying to do my research also before I even think about even voting. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy right now. All the stuff that's going on, it's hard to even think about who you're gonna vote for. All the stuff going on. You know what I mean? So.
Exactly.
It made me feel like Superman. You made a Superman. That's my favorite superhero. And you made a Superman cape for me also as a guy that looks up to you, looks up to Ralph Lauren, looks up to American industry guys.
I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay?
We've been friends for a long time. Life.
I said, what do you think about Black Trump supporters? I don't care what party you're in, because there's a lot of people who voted for Trump that were initially Democrats or this or that, but they just gravitated to him. And for me, I feel like with society and just with this culture in America, like we idolize people and things like that. Like Trump is a character. He's a TV star. You know what I mean? Like that's what all the other countries, you know, see him as. Oh, they have a TV star as a president. Oh, they're a joke. And we are.
Yeah.
But my thing is, Black Trump supporters.
Blacks, think of this. Blacks for Trump, Black voices for Trump, African Americans for Trump. Call it whatever the hell you want, right? We like it. What do you prefer? Blacks for Trump or African Americans for Trump? I think so.
But I just feel like Black Trump supporters, you're weird. You're very weird. He doesn't like you. You know, he said a whole bunch of things about Black people being less educated and things like that. But I just
savages and animals and
exactly. He said a lot of crazy things. My thing is this.
Some offensive things.
Look at what's the thing? Central Park 5. What was the movie called? When They See Us. And you saw he was like, oh, lock him up, give him the death penalty, da 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 da. That is our president right now. So imagine these guys wrongfully convicted, got out of jail to see somebody, some millionaire talking about give them the death penalty is the president. And he didn't even speak on that. So that should just show you he doesn't care about you, no one. He cares about himself and white people. Yeah. Not even poor white people, rich white people. Either way, Black Trump supporters, you guys are strange, and I understand the few things that you may agree with him on, but don't just full out and support a racist, you know? But we're gonna wrap it up and go to the next topic. I'm gonna talk to you about this topic, like the quarantine and the government telling you to socially seclude yourself and stay indoors and this and that, because you were not, matter of fact, all of us were here for my brunch, the Juicy brunch, we were here, and the next day, the city got shut down. And during quarantine is when we started this podcast, and you and Travis came, so I just want to know, how do you feel about that?
I feel like I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless to what they tell me to do, because at the end of the day, they don't want what's best for us. They want what's best for them or what's best for the politics.
Get me out of here.
But yeah, I'm still gonna go out. Well, of course I still did go out. I'm still gonna go out. I wear my mask honestly only to get inside places because I'm gonna follow the rules, because I do think that the virus is serious. But I feel like all the things that they are telling us to do besides stay home, we should have been doing. Just stay clean and keep it pushing. I'm about to go on vacation, so.
They open Vegas back up?
Yeah, I seen a commercial like Vegas now open. Vegas.
Vegas. What about you?
Sand.
I got sand in my room if you want some. No, that's it. Well, excuse me. Nelly, what do you think?
Well, I don't know, but I don't know how serious this virus is, but clearly my job and my company don't care about us, because I've been working this whole quarantine, supposedly. All they gave me was a mask and told me that I was going to be, a little hand sanitizer. So I'm not saying the virus don't exist, but it's like, if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. Because literally, I'm clearly not dirty, but I'm not the cleanest person in the world. We all forget to use a little hand sanitizer. We already done touched our nose after, we get a little nervous, but if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Because literally, I've been outside this whole quarantine because I got bills, I got a way of living, and I need my money, period. And no unemployment. So, yeah. And I'm blessed. I haven't got sick, you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking that for granted, but like I said, we all are forgetful. I done forgot my mask. Oh, you press a little elevator, you wipe your forehead. We all have done those things, honestly, since this whole quarantine. And we still here, so it's like, I don't necessarily believe that, I'm not saying that they're lying about the way that we can get it, because it's clear, but it is out there. But it's like they're not telling us the full truth, clearly, because we all sitting here right now, you know what I'm saying?
And how many times have we all sat here together?
No, honestly, so it's not like we don't have special powers.
I'm
You know what
starting
I'm
to
saying?
think, like, is it really out there?
I've been thinking
that.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm.
Think about it. It hits a lot of people that has weak immune systems.
Right.
So if you're a weak person and you're dealing with like different type of sicknesses,
right,
it's easy for you to catch that.
Right.
Us be healthy, so it's like that's where they told us.
That's exactly.
What do you think, Nakiba? Sorry, I didn't hear your voice at all. So.
Oh, so now I can speak? Okay, great. Hi guys.
You know what? Hold on. You know what's funny?
Let me get that mic back.
No.
What episode?
Reporting live
what episode?
from the next Bee's business. Let's talk about them cookies.
What episode before this episode?
I think the first episode.
They finally came. Oh yeah.
We've been waiting for these cookies since episode 1 of the podcast. It is episode 10. Okay.
Oh my
Episode 1 of the podcast.
Episode 1
before
of the
that,
podcast.
the first day I met
Oh
Nakiba,
my
I
God.
bought those cookies.
Guess who didn't buy cookies?
The cookies are here. Go ahead,
It's
girl.
not my fault.
That was like
okay?
the first brunch I've ever came to.
Look, listen.
Guess who didn't buy cookies?
Just like everybody else, the Girl Scouts had to follow the protocol.
Yo, shut up.
So, my daughter, I want to thank everybody that bought cookies for my daughter. She sold 362 cookies. So, and online, thank you. So, I thank my Juicy crew because you guys stayed and you was always talking, when am I going to get my cookies? I need my cookies. So, we got them. I got half the cookies out.
You a very
order them
good.
Next year.
You a very good mother. Your daughter almost got you. Woo! Sorry.
So I appreciate everybody. My daughter is very happy because you guys got her a
This
very
is not
nice
a Girl Scout
gift
commercial.
card. They did gifts, and also her troop next year will be able to go camping and do a lot of activities. So you guys are so ignorant right now. You all bought a box, okay? But thank you. And now back.
Call 1-800-Girl Scout.
I mean, because it wasn't a Girl Scout commercial.
She's a spokesperson.
All I was asking Makiba was, what did she think about this?
She cut me off with the cookies.
Anyway, going back to what Nelly said. I do believe that it's weird. I'm not going to speak on every topic. I do want to give everybody a chance to speak, but I just felt strongly about this one. I've been working throughout the quarantine, the lockdown, the everything this whole time, and I feel like, how did I not get sick? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say I'm the picture perfect of health. Kind of am. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. With sea moss and vitamin C and things like that. Just a small segue on YouTube. They're now. Oh, maybe I can't say it. My bad. But you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to say and dare people to buy vitamin C for illnesses. They're blocking people, so I'm not gonna keep talking about that. But all I'm saying is I do believe that there's something going on. I don't know if you follow Hocus for Fit on Instagram.
Yo, what's going on? All the way from England, Hellcat. What up?
Not a lot, mate. Good thing, mate. Stand up, bruv. Stand up for your country, mate.
Yeah, he be talking about some stuff, calling it a hoax and things like that. Like first they were saying, I saw something that said it's passed through farts. Then they said a baby was born with COVID-19, but the parents were negative. Like they're just saying anything. And at this point in time, I think people need to open your third eye, open your mind, and really think about what's going on. You cannot believe everything that's told to you. I do not wear my mask anywhere unless I'm going to the supermarket to pick up some dragon fruit because they make you. But if they didn't make me wear a mask, I would not be wearing it. You should not be wearing it. And one more thing before I get to the next topic. When you are working out and when you are exercising, don't wear your mask.
That's dangerous.
Please don't wear your mask. You will pass out. You need to exhale that carbon dioxide and breathe in oxygen. You cannot do this. Okay, I walk and jog and I see people doing it all the time and it's dangerous. Do you realize how unsafe that is?
Trying to depopulate.
People don't understand
That's Bill Gates.
You're suffocating yourself.
That's what I'm thinking.
And that's how you know some people, it's not even about them using their own mind. They're just doing what they're told.
Right.
You know, and I've always been a rebel. I got beat a lot as a child. Not OD. I got slapped, okay? I'm just saying.
I don't think you got beat at all. 'Cause your mouth is crazy.
Over time,
Right.
To others. I don't talk back to my parents, and you shouldn't either. Anyway.
over time, lack of oxygen to the brain does damage.
Yes.
So daily, you're semi-suffocating yourself, and it's over time. Like you understand, like your brain needs oxygen. So you're cutting off your oxygen. It's no mask that gives you the amount of oxygen that you get without the mask. So you're semi-suffocating yourself daily.
And you're weakening your immune system.
Facts.
Exactly.
This is a fact.
Yeah,
like
so your body can
so
learn how
let's
to adapt
let
to
like
shit,
we gonna
man.
Call a spade a spade. This don't make no sense. But we can segue into we can segue into the next topic because you know what survival skills you think that you guys have. What survival skills do you think you have? Who did I not hear from? Makiba.
Listen, I have a lot of survival skills. Number one, I was a Girl Scout when I was young, so they taught us a lot. How to start a fire, how to pitch a tent, go camping. I can survive without lights and without the internet. I know how to grow, I know how to farm, I know how to fruit, vegetables. You have to. That's key. Like I do have a zombie bag at home, so
What's in the zombie bag?
I have water, I have food, I have canned foods. I have fruits.
Cat
peaches.
food.
No, cat food for what?
Why do you have canned peaches in a zombie apartment?
No, I'm just saying, just so I can eat. Listen, leave me alone.
Tell
Key
us
always
what's
tries
in
to be a comedian when she's not. All right, this is a serious topic.
What's in the bag?
A lot of people. No, you don't need to know what's in my bag. Just make sure you have yours and you're prepared for it.
Yeah.
I have extra batteries. I have stuff that my kids will need.
Do you have a flashlight?
Yes, I said I have a flashlight. Thank you. And I know how to build a fire, so I will burn your books.
Wow.
There you go.
That was a waste. Be more, please. And then Tef, because I know you got some survival skills.
Survival skills.
My phone?
I could cook. How would I be able to cook?
This is why I wasn't gonna ask you or Makiba. Give the mic to Tef. No.
I mean, as far as like,
she can farm.
Those were not factual though.
What? I can't. Okay.
She lied.
No.
I believe it. The girl got peaches in her zombie bag.
I believe it.
Tef,
so
can we give the floor
as
to
far
Tef?
as like survival skills, like I mean, I can provide shelter as far as like building stuff. Like I'm a carpenter, so I know how to use like wood and shit like that. I know how to build, a roof or anything that can help you like stay away from like bad, severe weather and shit like that. Cooking, I'm alright with, but I need something to cook with. So that's one thing that, is more of a stress. But as far as like being a carpenter and building shit, I can do that.
That's an amazing skill that a lot of men don't have nowadays. That's why I asked you, because I knew like the average man cannot even fix a light bulb. One of my boyfriends, I had to fix the light bulb, And I think Wolf, what do you?
What do you mean? He didn't know how to unscrew it and.
Bro, I was so pissed off. He's a fool, bro. I had to fix the light bulb myself.
My survival skills would be more like surviving out in the woods, find some food. You know what I mean? That's very important. You gotta know how to hunt.
Even if for
You have to kill
That's the
animals.
thing about it. You gotta know what to eat.
Kill animals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So many things out there
Even
that we
plants,
don't.
you can run into certain plants that you can eat.
Plants,
Yeah,
berries.
but you just gotta be
You know
aware
what I'm
of what
saying?
it is.
What am I gonna do?
You gotta survive, baby. That's all.
I'm a fine wolf.
Yep. That's what I said. I was coming here to the podcast to build my army and to pick off the people that won't be on my boat that I'm building for this time.
Shut up, please.
And
I will be on that boat.
you on the list. And Bima, she got the B, the I, a little bit of the M. She's wild.
I can twist your dreads though.
Oh, you do need a hairstyle.
I can just leave my hair regular, for real. Just let it just grow out.
You say that now.
Forget it.
You are so annoying.
But also, I'm not a carpenter. I can't do carpentry like Tef, but I'm licensed in construction. I can build some things, a little bit of electrical. I can cook, and I can. All right, I'm not gonna. I'm
skin
gonna
an
say,
animal?
I don't need to do everything. If I go out and get it, somebody better be there to skin it when I get there. For real. With me, if you understand, for real. If I went out there and got it, somebody better be there to get when I get back. You understand? It's a team thing. It's a teamwork. I'm good on teamwork, so then we're not gonna do that. Or you're not eating. How about that? If I gotta catch it, skin it, burn it, oh yeah, I'm eating this by myself. Yeah, come on, what's up? Nah, what's up?
So we're gonna go to the zoo?
We're not going to the zoo.
Everybody gonna be in there fighting over animals.
If it's survival time,
we gotta work it
We
out.
can go to a pet shop.
We gotta work it out, but
they running up in pet shops.
but we surviving.
Think about it like this.
I'm in the supermarket.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Let's segue into the next topic.
Juicy.
No, Juicy's not next. Juicy's after this.
I'm
the
a
next
little
topic
excited.
is just our generation and how are we making change with all this stuff that's going on. Again, Tef, I'd like to hear from you because you know what it is, Tef, and I know where this is going on TV, but you have so many good points off of like camera. I want you to bring that same energy right now. You know, so enlighten us. Tell us how this generation, with your mic,
All right, so how I feel about this generation, like I feel like a real conscious flip happened. You know, like there was a lot of people who wasn't aware of things. But now it's like there's a knowledge out there, and then there's certain situations that happen, like as far as with the George Floyd thing, and then a lot of people's waking up and they see like through certain things, like as far as like the police force, like how we fund them, and they don't even treat us like that, like, and as far as like just the education part of it, like I don't understand how we go to school, but we're not taught like things that are essential for our life. Like what about financials? What about banking? What about stocks? Like why you don't teach people that? Something that you can benefit from. And for your family, like, like you need to have generational wealth. That's something that we don't have like as people. Like we don't have generational wealth. So that's why for people who are non-black, things always work for them, like the Jewish ones, the Arabs, everything. They come in, they set up shop, and they keep the money inside of the business, in the family. So I just feel like it's a good and a bad thing. It's a lot of people conscious now, but there's also a lot of people that's not doing anything about it.
At all, yeah.
So it's like, we gotta stick together, and wake up and just make sure that the next person is on the same kind of time that you on. You feel me?
I agree, but we ain't
I'm just
gonna
saying.
do it.
I mean, it's hard to, you feel me? Because it's like, every time we have like a leader or somebody who's like influencing everybody, they kill them off. It's like you're so scared to be a leader because
you don't want to die.
Yeah,
Somebody
and the government happens. Like it's easy to get set up and then it's bad because you're trying to do something good for your community and your people, but then you end up dead. So it's kind of hard. I feel like that's what sometimes stop the unity in a way, It's other things, but that's just something that also fucks it up. Like, it fucks up a lot of people,
Just a quick message from our sponsors. I want to thank Adrian Smith for donating to the podcast. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So basically, too, to chime on what Tef is saying, like we have a lot of people that are afraid to speak their opinion, voice their opinion. My kids, they're in a all-white district, like for school. So, and I tell them all the time, like just because this person has this type of lifestyle doesn't mean you can't have it either. You just have to stay focused and do what you got to do to succeed. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. Just make sure your mind is right and your health is good, and just keep doing it, keep striving. And I tell them every day they can do whatever they want. They can put their mind to it, and I just keep speaking positive to them. And I just love my kids. So it's like I try to break all the chains from growing up, and I'm like, all right, you can do this. You can be a king, you can be a queen, you can do whatever you want. So yeah, I just keep talking to my kids and just making sure that they know right from wrong. So.
All right. Go Nelly. Go Nelly.
You need that.
No, that's a fact, because I was gonna speak on that. Like, a lot of things that is going on today comes from foundation. It's a lot of people are not raised, and I'm not saying, oh, it's your mother's fault, because even though you raised a certain way, then you are out here in the streets, you learn other ways of living, but you are taught these things are okay for so many years. Some people can't break that cycle. You understand what I'm saying? Some people are lazy. It's not lack of knowledge. Some people know these things and won't take the initiative to actually act on it, and that's a fact. Okay, I'm from the hood. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. Is people that you could be a hardworking person, somebody on the block, lazy, they hating on you. Why? The same opportunities that's out there for me are out there for you.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Nobody is hindered to anything, even with lack of education. Don't let nobody tell you that just because you ain't finished high school. There are people out here in high places without the education that the government tells you need. So don't let, you understand? So it's not that. It's a little bit harder for you. But that's your path that you chose. So you have to take the initiative to get yourself through that way. You understand? And not, because look, also in life, we are here to, you know, learn and to teach each other. But we are not here to carry no one. People get heavy after a while. Okay?
Nelly.
Babies get heavy after a while. You have your own baby. You be like, all right now, little ting ting, you got to wake up. I done carried you for 10, and you done push that baby out. But it gets hard. That weight of carrying somebody else, I'm here to help, but I'm not here to carry a grown man. As a people, we all know right from wrong, and if you're uneducated, it is not wrong to ask the next person that's a little bit more educated than you to help you learn.
Right.
People have a lot of way of that too in life. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. So that's it. You feel me? I spoke for me and Beamer. You feel me? She's shaking her head in the back. That's for me and Beamer.
I'm not gonna lie, cause y'all just
But
y'all
Beamer,
did it.
I just feel like
I am proud to be a cast member.
Pull it down. But I feel like
I'm proud to be a cast member, guys.
Educated over here.
I just feel like Beamer always has like good points, but I guess she didn't, you know. I guess Nelly spoke for her today, but just reeling it back into the main topic of our generation making our mark. I think this is our generation's time. Like you see, we had Malcolm and Martin. That was their time, or our parents' time, or our grandparents' time. This is our time. You know, because the same things that was going on back then, it's like now we feel it. Like, you know, when people were calling, you know, our parents or our grandparents the N-word and stuff like that, yeah, that's something of the past. We say it in music now, you know. It's not a big deal to us, you know. Like, but now with the George Floyd, and that was kind of like the spark for our generation.
It's like
I feel
it's
like
starting over.
it was a spark for us, the wake-up call for our generation. And I feel like now it's like, you know, we got a different energy now.
This pushback is crazy.
You know?
We're on Malcolm X time, not
exactly.
Martin Luther King. I'm telling you that right now.
And that's why I like it, you know, and I feel like we are making a good mark right now, like with everyone. And at first I was a little annoyed with the BLM Black Lives Matter thing, because I feel like people were clout chasing. They just jumping on it. You click on the Black Lives Matter hashtag, it's a girl in a bikini painting her toenails, you know, and I'm like, it's annoying. It was frustrating, but I was just telling my friend, my coworker, I think Friday, I'm like, first I was annoyed, but now I love to see it. I'm seeing little kids and little hood boys and little people who are not even conscious wearing Black Lives Matter shirts or George Floyd shirts and things like that. So even though, like what Nelly said, some people are lazy, we have to pick up the slack for them. We have to do that, because somebody has to carry us. We don't have a leader, but if everyone stands united and we continue on this path of greatness and unity and protest and all this stuff, we can make a big difference. I'm telling you, I see it and I feel it. Like the energy is different. I've never seen so many people pretend to be woke or try to be. And like when I was speaking to Tef earlier, I was saying, like, within the Black community, it's always someone who knows more than you. But the problem that we have is people, instead of trying to educate one another, we talk down like, oh, you wrong, oh, you didn't know that. You need to educate your brothers and sisters, you know? If you know that the person is saying the word wrong, or they have the ideology right but not fully on it, help them. Teach them and let them, you know, don't chastise people, don't belittle people, you know what I mean?
And if somebody's trying to help you, accept it.
Exactly. But yeah, I feel like we're making our mark, but let's just wrap it on up and talk about Juicy, because I know you guys been real stupid. So I didn't get to do this in the beginning of the episode, introduce everyone, but I'll do that, and then we're gonna do like a little Juicy trivia. So as you know, this is Wolf. You know, he came along in season 2, brand new storyline.
Oh man, Wolf.
He won Best Supporting Male Actor for season 2. This is Makiba. She was around since season 1. Not too many people around for season 1, okay? So give her a round of applause for that. Then we have Tef, who came around in season 2. No.
Nah, I came season 3.
Tef.
It felt like season 2. And I was supporting this shit from
And
day
I want
one.
you, all the people who watch this show, you need to either the way you be harassing and DMing me, DM him, because he's the only reason we're doing a season 4. We had a cookout last year, and y'all better thank this man. We was at a cookout and he was like, "Oh man, Zoe, I'm so mad that the show's gonna be over. I just feel like I just became a part of the family and now it's over." And I really thought about it, like, that's not right, because Juicy is a family, and to cut somebody off when you just started, for me, I took it personal, like, what, I may not like what have happened, in the first 2 seasons or whatever, but we can build and grow and move forward. And so thank you, Tef, for giving me that new inspiration to do another season.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all for even giving me the opportunity.
Of course.
Keep being me and keep eating. You feel
and
me?
acting. And then we have Bima, who is in season 4 now. She's one of my personal favorite characters. I don't really have too many favorite characters. And then of course we have Nelly, who was in season 3 and is now in season 4. Yes. So I want to ask you guys, what was everybody's favorite season?
I know it's a lot. I know.
Damn. They was pretty all good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front, like the first one, I fuck with the first one. It was solid. Like, I like the whole storyline as far as with, it was like, I felt like y'all was strong, in the beginning, as far as like the message I was bringing across, and then all the twists and turns, and y'all had some good actors. I mean, not everyone was great, but you had majority, like I would say 95% was great, and the content was amazing. Like, you do a great job with the writing and the scripts and everything. So I fuck with season 1. I fuck with his character, I fuck with her character, everybody. Like, everybody mostly did a good job, and that's no lie. So.
Okay. Anybody else favorite season?
Well, I like season 3. I like the twist and all that.
So you thought you was just gonna slap me, huh?
Let me get a shot of Henny, man.
Well, first of all, they saying you dead, right?
You're out here bugging. You got Wolf out here. You don't know what's about to happen. You're killing people left and right. What's up?
What's going on? What's up, bro?
What's going on?
What's Zoe at, nigga?
They gone. We here now. So dead that shit.
Look, I need you to meet me right now at the pier.
Hey, yo, man, you fucked up, yo.
Talk about Wolf? Yeah, Wolf dead, bro.
Yo, bro. Yo, I just saw the Zoe chick, yo.
And you could either help or you could stay out my way.
Yo, find Jay Messiah for me, bro.
Jay gonna get his, Zoe gonna get hers.
Bro, I don't know shit about me, like.
Tell M I'm back.
I had Skittles in broad daylight. You put hands on my shorty? Now I gotta put hands on you.
Get the fuck up!
Tell Jesus. Say ha! Tef, you did your thing in there too, man, for real. I like that. You and Jay Messiah. That's my man. That scene was really deep. That scene was like kind of touching too. It was like,
that was a little bit deep.
Shut my man.
That's a fact.
There, man, for real. Everybody did good though. Everybody. And Zoe, your writing is, your writing game is serious. I'm gonna get that to you. You know what I'm saying? Rash, you already know. The man. That's the man right there. Rash
Definitely the man.
You know what I'm saying? Mark Visuals, you can't forget Mark. Mark is the man, you know what I'm saying? Those are one that, those are the guys that keep everything going.
Behind the scenes.
Without these 3, that's the team right there.
Facts.
They the machines right there that keep us going, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I mean? For real, Zoe.
Nelly, favorite season?
My favorite season is season 4.
I like that. Okay.
Yo, that Wolf nigga back in Brooklyn, bro. Sell up ASAP, bro.
Cause I go in 3 days. Yeah, I know that.
What kind of situation we talk about?
Problem with you and Zoe? Gotta stop.
I got another situation for y'all. Big bag. You know the vibes, nigga. Y'all take care of this, it's lit.
My people said she bunked it with a chick named Zoe from over there on the west side screaming Skrilla Hill.
Get me out of here.
Yo, Scorch, don't play with me, man.
Coco,
What's up, ma? It's me.
Yo, Bima, what's up? When you was gonna tell me you got out?
Bima, she home?
Zoe.
Yeah, I found out who put that head out on Zoe Upstate.
But look, aside from that, none of them, they not really my favorite, but I got like a breakdown, because it's honest. When I started watching Juicy, I seen it on season 2. Like an episode had popped up. You know, I had previously been on a web series before, so I'm into that. I support that. So I was checking it out, and I caught it at season 2, and it was good. So I went back to season 1. You got to go back to where it started.
Right.
So that's honestly where it what honestly happened, and then season 3 had already started, and then I came in at the end. And I appreciate that. You feel me? But that's how it happened. Season 3 got a lot more going on, like the cleanup. It was cleanup time. And season 3, everything was, you feel me? So, but season 4,
like everybody was more seasoned too.
Yeah, if the actors are more seasoned, and I feel like even though in the beginning season 1 was my favorite because it was the first one, but as you watch it in order, because I usually wait a while before I watch the show, but when you watch, I feel like Nelly just said, season 3 was cleanup time. You saw who got packed up.
That's how
I fuck with season 3 all the way too. Yeah, like it definitely. 1 and 3 is my favorite.
But season 4
gonna be the best one. To be honest,
Denzel, Man on Fire. Oh yeah.
What? Yo, calm down, Nelly.
Oh yeah. What? Lit. Nah, season 4 is lit. If you don't tune in, you gotta watch 1, 2, 3.
You have to. Yeah, you gotta catch up.
But season 4, I'm not gassing it. Like, it's lit.
Season 4 is gonna be the best season.
Hard this year,
yeah,
I'm not playing. I'm coming.
Oh, that's a fact. Oh, you guys never been to the award show. Oh, I'm bringing it
I think I'm doing.
We should be fine by then.
I just want to say, I love all the cast members. I love all the seasons. I just want to thank Key and Pops for believing in me since day one, because I didn't know nothing about Key, what she was doing. Somebody tagged me on Instagram. I deactivated my page, and then when I came back on Instagram, they're like, yo, you model, oh, somebody looking to shoot. I'm thinking it's a photo shoot when I first met her. So, like, the chemistry since day one, that's my little sis, because she don't got no siblings, so I had to show her the ropes. Please. But I love her. Everybody, Bima, Nell, Tef, Wolf, Jess, Jay Messiah, Trav, everybody, Trey. Everybody love them to death. Shout out time. Shout out to our fans and our followers. Sorry for being loud in the ear, Pops, but I wanted to shout out the fans and followers that always been loyal since day one. Oh, when y'all coming back with a new season. Yep. So don't worry, season 4, heavy heat. What?
So thank you guys for watching.
You forgot me.
What about
I'm sorry. You didn't ask me what's my favorite thing. You didn't ask me.
Because you want to be quiet. Because you wanted to be quiet the whole.
No, because I'm
go,
trying
Bima.
to be. Go. Anyway, Harlem. Don't do that.
Please, Bima. You sat there and looked over the mic twice.
My favorite episode.
And this is why. Nobody actually happened.
Go ahead. Leave it alone. Let her talk. Go ahead. Come on. We said, yo, you did that.
My favorite season is season 1.
Okay.
I think it was a really good season because y'all might not know, but I'm from Harlem, so you know, I knew all the blocks. So it's like, I know that block, watching it. And I really don't like the movie Juice.
Really?
I hate the movie Juice because it make me mad.
Okay.
So I felt like the web series was different because it was girls.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little different, and then everybody had their own thing going on in the web series. So I like that. I like the friendship at first before it got a little crazy.
Our friendship gonna be best just like that in season. We're not gonna kill each other though. But in season 4, I feel like our bond is bringing back that same vibe from season 1. Because I feel like we kind of lost that vibe since Wolf killed all my friends, you know. But
that's my favorite character. My favorite character is definitely Wolf.
Oh my favorite day.
And like usually when you watch movies, you be on like the good, like, are you the good? You're the bad guy.
But he is the good guy. But he's the good guy.
Bad guy kind of thing.
Wolf, yeah.
And I was just like, get her. Get her, please, get her. I'm like, why is everybody scared of this one
like, yo,
girl?
Are you gonna get her shit?
She's like,
are you gonna kill this scene?
I'm like, what's going on?
Oh
like
my
the scene
God.
when you backed out when what's the guy with the braids? I think it was the guy with the braids. and then he back. I think he backed out on you, and you knocked the
think
gun.
so.
And you
Trizzy.
I'm like, hold on. So y'all just gonna let this one girl run the whole Harlem? And then on top of that, she not even really. She not even really gangster. It's like you only like.
I just be chilling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was jamming
And
on
the
me
scene
too.
to a buck.
She was out.
The scene
So
with
that's why
Buck.
I like the Wolf, cause I'm like, yeah, he gon'
I'm gonna get her.
Don't tell too much. Don't tell too much.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell too much. But September 17th, Juicy season 4 is coming out. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.
AC. We die.
Celoso made this.